Welcome back, mathematicians. Today we're learning how to order integers from least to greatest and then greatest to least. We'll use the number line to see exactly how integers line up, positives to the right, negatives to the left, and practice how to arrange them correctly. By the end of this short lesson, you'll be able to look at any list of integers and instantly know which ones are the smallest, which ones are the largest, and why their order matters on the number line. We're going to begin with least to greatest. These are two really important vocabulary words that generally mean smallest to biggest. So we're going to start with the smallest numbers first. You might be tempted to think that when you're given a list like this, that these 40s are all grouped together and are the biggest numbers. But we have to pay attention very closely to the fact that some of these have negatives in front of them. I tell my students that it's often helpful, if this is confusing to you at all, to go in and write that some of them are positive and some of them are negative. So this is negative 42, but since this doesn't have anything with it, here are our positive numbers. Again, this one is negative, so this one is positive. Now we're going from the small numbers to the big numbers. On the number line, the small numbers are the ones that are to the left of 0. And they get smaller and smaller as you go this way. They get bigger as you go that way. So remember that the largest valued negative number is actually the smallest. When we're looking through here, we can see that the largest valued negative number is negative 42. So we're going to list negative 42 first. I tell my students to make sure to cross that number off. This tracking system is a good way not to miss anything or get confused. That means the next closest to 0 negative is negative 41. After that, we have all positive numbers, and above 0 are our positives. So from here, we're going to go back to the smallest valued number is closest to 0. So we have positive 6, and then we're going to count upward. So we're counting down as we go to 0, and then up as we travel away. The next one is positive 13, and then positive 22, and finally positive 47. And this is my final answer. Now let's go the other direction. This says greatest to least. That means we're going to start with the big numbers and count down to the small numbers. We're going this direction. Remember first, it's a great idea to just look closely at your numbers and make sure that you recognize which ones are positive and which ones are negative. Once you've done that, since we're starting with our biggest number, we're starting with the largest valued positive number. That would be here. So we're going to list positive 29 first. As we approach 0, we're going to count down from 29. So that next one is 25. And then finally, 7. Everything else that I have is negative, so I know that I'm done counting. We're crossing over 0. Once you cross over 0, you begin counting up in value as you're getting smaller and smaller. So now we're looking for the smallest valued negative. That's going to be the number 4. So negative 4 is next, and we're going to count from there. Negative 11, and finally, negative 29. I hope that clears a few things up about the number line. Don't forget to like and subscribe below.